Live from New York, this is WIUR Radio.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is We Are Going for Three. What episode is it? 12? It's episode. Oh, wait.
I think we've lost.
Episode 12?
Episode 12?
Episode 12.
Is
Wait. You know what else? 12. You know what? Something else is about 12 this week. Yet last night, something hit. Some sort of streak hit 12 games last night. I don't know.
I don't.
Episode 12 in honor of the Mets 12-game losing streak. I'm Nathan Creasy alongside my one co-host today, Colin Sexton.
It's already started.
We may be joined by Adam Pack. Shout out to Adam Pack calling the Iona baseball game tomorrow. Obviously, he'll be today. I was thinking about Radiothon because obviously he'll be here tomorrow for Radiothon. We have our 11 to 12 in the morning, 11 in the morning to noon. We have our slot there for our regularly scheduled program, and then we'll be watching the draft with some of the folks from 9 to 10, and I'll probably be talking about the NBA and NHL playoffs because I do care about that more than the NFL draft.
Honestly, could care less about the NFL draft this year. There's not
many
people.
Yeah,
we're not looking at. I mean, Fernando Mendoza maybe, but we're not looking at a high class.
We'll probably get some good Basil clips. Basil might be yeah. But
Basil's always clippable.
Very clippable. With the Robbie Basil roast beef sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
But so I do have an agenda for today. So basically, we're going to start the show first 10 minutes, we're going to do a little Mets talk. And then the next 15 minutes, we're probably going to talk about the Mets. And then the next 20 minutes, I think we're probably going to do a little bit of Mets talk. And then to end it for the last 15 minutes, we're going to do a special segment on the Mets.
Oh, okay.
So does that sound? Sure.
I mean, they're actually so pathetic and sad.
It's pretty crazy.
Unbelievable. I mean, I really did jinx it like 2 weeks ago when I said, "Oh, they're looking good. You know, nothing is bad."
Yeah, we actually said that last week, and since then, there's still no wins.
So my roommate is going to the game today.
I saw him
last time he went to a game, they did lose, but that was the series that they actually won a game. So
the Diamondbacks?
Maybe, yeah, the Diamondback series. He went they did lose. I think they won the game after that, but might have been the first game. But
no.
Hopefully we get some roommate magic. Maybe we'll have a win tonight. We almost won last night. We decided to choke again.
I can't believe you guys. I mean, like, you guys can lose any game at this point.
We played some.
Your pitcher had
we played the Dodgers. We played the Cubs. This was going to be two really good teams, but like. The fact that we can't even scrape out one win in like any of these series is kind of ridiculous. And I mean, we've even like not even been scoring runs that much. So
yeah, you won on April 7th by 1 run against the Diamondbacks to start that series, improve your record to 7-4.
April 22nd.
Since then,
so it's been officially 15 days.
Yeah, I think you've played 14 of the 15 days. One off day, which was the one day you didn't lose.
I mean, we've lost. Is Soto back tonight? I think Soto was back tonight.
That could spark the folks, but there's been a lot of things that have tried to spark you. They were burning some sage outside of the Citi Field.
I think we got to start doing voodoo magic on every team we
something.
play.
I mean, your pitcher had a perfect game through 5 innings. I think.
I mean, maybe this is just the best scenario though for us. Maybe that we start off as the worst team in baseball, and then like. We just magically are going to flip a switch when it comes to like May, and we're the best team and we don't lose any games.
Now the 2019 Nationals started 19-31. They won the World Series.
Yeah, and that's what the Mets are going to do.
That's exactly what the Mets. So once they're 19-31, we can be like, all right, here we go. But I mean, the Mets do usually start pretty hot. So I guess it's a very opposite. But you did say, 2
Soto
weeks.
Soto is back. I was correct. Soto's batting tonight. Second tonight.
Should help them. I mean,
if they don't win tonight with Soto coming back, I feel like sell the team.
Well, you should fire your manager.
I mean, if you want to talk about firing managers, I'll tell you about something that happened today, Nate. Aside the Mets, my team Chelsea.
Soccer.
My team Chelsea have sacked, or that's the term for fired in football.
Sacked, like in
yes.
the NFL when they sacked
It
Drake
is
May in
called
the
sacked.
Super Bowl.
But we have now lost 5 games in a row in the Premier League, and
Yo.
we fired our manager. And it's the second manager we've gone through this year, and we have 4 games left, but most teams have 5 games. Very, very sad, honestly. Very sad and pathetic for a lot of my teams right now.
Didn't you say that
doing good?
they go through a lot of coaches, right?
They
Chelsea
do go through a lot.
So
I did
proving
say
your
that
point.
last week, and they did fire their coach today.
Again.
So this morning,
Lost 5 in a row to go to 8th place in the what's it called?
The Premier League.
Oh, you're
Premier
right.
League. But
Wait, that's the one that you can go. Is it 38 games?
38 games.
So there's draws, right?
There are draws.
So like in football heads, when I try to go 38,
Yes, in football heads. Shout out football
Shout
heads.
out to football heads and shout out to mini ball.
Mini ball, a legendary game.
Yes, indeed.
Very, very, very sad though. Back to the Mets, anyways. Sorry about that little side tangent. Just
no, it's
fun. All my teams are
fun.
sad, and I'm just crying internally.
So 2 weeks ago, you're like, yeah, they're looking good. They haven't won a game,
and now
since 2 weeks ago
they haven't won a game. So I think I should just not speak on the Mets anymore.
They haven't won a what?
A game.
Oh, a game.
Yeah, a game.
Yeah, okay. Game. Man, we did have some legendary voice cracks last week. I will tell you that. I did. Now, Colin had a theory.
Oh, maybe it is.
So, what is your theory again? Because it's
I
being
did
proven
just
right
voice
now.
Crack. I did just voice crack, and I am in the chair.
Yeah, you
Nate,
said that
you were
it's
in the
this
chair last week, and Adam is always in the chair, and Adam voice cracks the most
all the time.
So maybe it is the chair.
Yeah, he said that it has to do with this chair. We have the craziest voice cracks in that chair, and majority of the voice cracks. Of course, there's occasional ones in this one and that one, but it's mostly in this one. So the theory is currently being proven correct. We'll have to see later as we move through the episode. But yeah,
you're just looking at the Mets, and all you see is just
it's
L's.
fun. So first, that Dodger series was pretty bad. A total of 3
I mean,
runs scored.
I honestly expected to lose all those games. Just the
like that's not
Dodgers.
terrible, but you got swept by the A's.
The A's, I feel like the A's are good, but like we should not be getting swept.
Shouldn't be
by
getting
the
swept.
A's. We shouldn't be getting swept.
We
by
shouldn't.
the Cubs
We lost
either.
2 of 3 to them. We shouldn't have done that.
Second highest payroll in baseball, and we are the worst team in baseball officially.
Are you actually the worst
record-wise? Yes, we are.
That is that is true.
I believe we were tied with. Although, so we do have a Rockies series coming up. If we don't win that series, I'm expecting to win that series. If we don't beat the Rockies 2 out of 3 games? Or
2 of 3.
Series? If we don't beat them 2 out of 3 games, I don't know what to do with the Mets. I'm going to still be a fan, but I think I'll be a fan from the outside because if my team has not won 10 games come 40 games into the season, I might have to disown them.
Sure.
I don't really know.
I mean, it's just brutal right now. You got Lindor. He did finally pull through last night, but it was the only thing they had going last night. Their final 12 batters were retired. The 9th inning, Devin Williams. I mean, obviously we warned you. We warned all Mets fans. A horrendous performance from him. Classic Devin Williams, at least from last year. 3-3 game going in the 9th. You want a scoreless inning because you want a chance to walk that off, because a walk-off win is what you need to get yourself back in the win column, what you need to spark the boys. But Devin Williams, how many batters did he face? Was it 5 or 6? I forget. But he loaded the bases. He allowed a single. He walked a guy and got pulled. So that is 5 batters. And he got booed. And also didn't argue. He just complained about one of the on-deck batters blocking the pitch clock while standing there. So electric. But shout out to Austin Warren for coming in and striking out the side after that. The crowd actually went nuts. First, it was a sarcastic roar, but then it was a real roar because 3 straight strikeouts with the bases loaded. Nobody else. Pretty awesome. But the Mets couldn't rally after it. No surprise there.
I mean, yeah, no surprise. I'm really just sad talking about the Mets. You can hear it in my voice, but like,
yeah, I'm not.
I know you're not, but like, I would be, if I was a Yankees fan, I would be more happy that like the Red Sox are doing bad than the Mets. I don't know why we're hating on the Mets so much, just because I'm a fan of the Mets. But I mean, they could turn it around. We could really come back. At this point, like, I mean, it's so early in the season still, but like, there's no way I see this team winning the division. Wild card, probable. Still, I still believe that they'll make the playoffs. I think we're just in a really, really bad slump. And I mean, the team is like so different from last year. So when you're looking at it, it's like everybody's trying to like get how it works together. Like everybody's trying to understand each other, and I feel like we're just not there yet. And maybe in a month we might be there. We might start picking up some wins. I definitely don't expect this type of losing to keep happening. Like we're not going to go win like 3 out of 10 games like every time we play 10 games.
Yeah,
I would expect them to do well.
it's a good point. Yeah, that is a completely different team. Well, not completely different, but there are key pieces that are not
players.
on the team anymore.
Yeah, you look at like we've lost Pete Alonso, we lost Nimmo. I think those are the 2 biggest ones you can say.
Yeah,
and then we're bringing in
lost Diaz,
Bichette, which is new player, big player. He's got to fit into the team. He hasn't really fit into the team yet. I don't know. I feel like we can turn it around. I'm still positive. Unlike Frank the Tank, I think he might want to kill the Mets managers. Literally,
no heart, no nothing, blow it up. We got 2 Frank rants in one day after one.
Yeah, of those I mean, it's deserved. The Mets are. I'm speechless at the way they're playing. This is crazy to me. The last time they played this bad was literally before we were born.
Yeah,
it's 2002.
When's the last time they had a
losing streak this long? I think it was 2002 or
that
something.
long ago. Right? I saw some stat like that.
2002 or like 2004. I don't remember the exact year.
This is unheard of.
Literally unheard of.
The April Mets
again.
The April Mets are not playing well. But I mean, yeah, they can turn it around though. It's early. I do believe they will get on a tiny, like not like a huge streak, because there does feel like there's something just disconnected with that team. But
yeah,
I feel like they can turn it up a little bit. Yeah.
But you guys seem to think that the Yankees are not meshing, even though they're sitting at the top of the division.
So
that's the one thing I'll say about Adam and his fandom. They're a team that's at the top, and he's still complaining. I mean, I'm a Mets fan, and I don't even know what to say about the team. That's how sad I am. Like,
so the thing with the Yankees is that we kind of can sense a pattern with them. We kind of understand how their season goes, and we know that in the past they don't show up against division rivals, which is why last night's win against the Red Sox is promising.
That is true.
But we just know that when it comes playoff time, for like almost a decade now, we just can't get the job done. And we kept the same exact
sounds like the Bills.
It sounds like a lot of teams that get there a lot and then don't finish it. But we are running it back with the same exact roster as last year, and we still do have injuries right now, but we weren't happy with the offseason at all. I certainly wasn't. I'm not happy with a player like Jazz commenting about, I can be a 50-50 player. And, no. My dad had a comment. I think I told you guys. I didn't say it on the show.
50 strikeouts, 50 stolen.
No, that was mine. But he said he's going to balance it out. He'll do a 0-100 season. He'll balance 0 home runs, 100 stolen bases. But, we talked about.
He is good at stealing bases.
Yeah, which is why you need him to get
on not really base. Good at anything else right now. So
yeah. But, there's a few promising signs. Obviously, Ben Rice is an incredibly promising sign. He's not starting tonight because it's a lefty. It's just frustrating.
I still don't know why.
Yeah. Bellinger's okay. He's like the only thing we did over the offseason. We just re-signed him. Obviously, we know Judge is
Judge.
He's Judge.
Yeah.
Stanton was in a big slump before last night. He did have a homer and a double, but it's just like we can see a pattern. We are off to a good start right now.
At least you're winning.
Yeah.
I see patterns with the Mets too all the time, but like there's no pattern this year. The pattern is different this year, so maybe that will mean something different will happen.
Pattern basically goes, okay, so today we're gonna lose. Next game, okay, we're gonna lose this one.
We're gonna
lose that one.
We're gonna win tonight. We're gonna win tomorrow.
Oh, sure.
We're gonna win the next day. We're gonna win every day.
I can
even the days we have
a
off.
Series. I can. The days that you have off.
We're winning. Mets from now on out. I'm saying it right now. Are only winning. We're going to be the biggest winners.
So you heard it from Colin here first. We're actually the Mets are going to be winning out the rest of the season.
The Mets will not lose
with
a game.
The greatest record in MLB history, and then lose in the playoffs. They get swept in the playoffs after they win the rest of the regular season.
Yeah,
games.
We'll get swept by Who would we play? Well, we would actually have a bye.
I don't even know.
We'd probably end up losing to the Dodgers again somehow.
Because why?
We always face the Dodgers in the playoffs.
It's more of a wacky start. We haven't seen this before, but maybe that's a promising sign. Maybe it's a promising sign that you have not seen this type of start before. Maybe it's a different year. Maybe
I think when the whole early season is like you can tell who's good, who's bad, but like really when the season starts to decide itself is like around the All-Star break. Once the All-Star break happens, we'll really see who like the front runners are.
June, July are the biggest months.
Yep,
like the whole summer, I would say. But I mean, obviously it's a different pattern right now. So last year, obviously the Mets they won 83 games. This year it'll be different. They'll win 40 games. So it'll be different.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Sure. But I do like the way Yankees are looking right now.
If we lose over 100 games, I mean, oh my God,
That's not happening.
I hope to God not. At this rate, it could happen.
The Yankees have won 4 straight. Luis Gil, we did talk about him last week. Adam was talking about how he's a stressful pitcher to watch. He is, but shout out to Luis Gil for a great outing last night. We did hold the Sox scoreless. We won 4-0. Stan had the homer, as I mentioned, also had a 2-run double. Randall Grichuk, who's somehow still playing, actually did have a single that drove in a run. So shout out to Grichuk for that. But I really can't complain at the moment. We are at the top. Oh, wait. Yeah. I'm not gonna say that because we know the next 2 weeks might be a 12-game losing streak.
We are the Yankees are at the top of the division and they are really good. The Yankees are really good right now. They're definitely not going to lose 30 games in a row.
Are currently playing good baseball.
Currently,
they happen to be in first place in their division. That's it.
Nate did not knock on wood. It's over for the Yankees.
Sure.
Too late. I already said it.
Yeah, I was talking about like division opponents. They
do. I feel like I don't watch the Yankees all the time because I'm not a Yankees fan. But like I'll see a Red Sox game on. Like I'm from Massachusetts. I'm not a Red Sox fan, but like I'll see a Red Sox game on them playing them. I feel like the Red Sox always beat them. Like I feel like they literally always beat them. I don't know why that is.
I mean, lately,
and the Red Sox aren't even like that great of a team.
Lately, usually in the regular season, they kind of do for some reason.
Last year,
but
last year them both series. No,
the playoffs we beat them in the playoffs, which was
beat them in the
biggest part, and maybe now that's the turning point because they did beat us in the playoffs like the last few times before that. So, I hopefully the tide is turning, as they say.
I mean, a lot of tides need to be turned for every team, clearly. We're very unhappy, even though there's a big gap and difference between the teams.
I'm pretty content. I just don't want to say that. You
would seem content, but I mean, yeah, I feel like you talk to another Yankees fan, Adam Pack over here. He's not content. He wants the team to be perfect, like not losing a single game.
Yeah. I mean, he watches. I think baseball is his.
Baseball is definitely Adam's sport.
Yeah. But I think I do agree with you most of the time when we kind of talk about how it's a long season. There's so many ups and downs.
It's such a long season. I feel like all these MLB fans are always complaining about their teams all the time. You got so much like room to improve from game to game. Like you do not having a lot of time in a lot of other seasons. Like. And there's so much other stuff going on. We'll really see. I mean,
yeah,
we'll really see.
Trying to check on this Iona baseball game. They are down 5-4. I'm trying to click on the game.
I believe it is definitely the 9th inning at this point.
So possibility Adam gets here for, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes of the shot. I don't know. It's like a 25-minute walk back. I don't know if he has a ride. But hopefully Iona can pull that one out. They are 7-1 in their last 8. They just swept St. Peter's, so they are looking good. So that's big time. But yeah, I mean the Yankees just have to continue to play good baseball. They just have to probably continue to, I'd say, just stay consistent, win most series. They are on the road for this series, and then they stay on the road for Houston, and then Texas, and then that's the end of the road trip. So they're on the road for another week. They finally come back home next Friday against the Orioles. But ultimately, I would say, what do I want their record to be after this road trip? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 games. They're 1-0 already.
9 games? 0 wins.
They already want to
Zero
know.
wins. 0 wins.
They already want to know on the
They
road trip.
already want to know. I forgot about that.
So what do I think?
1-8.
I would love like a 6-3.
6-3.
6-3 seems like
That's
it seems like it
too
could
much to
happen.
ask for.
I feel like it's a 3-game set against the Red Sox. If we get 2 of 3 from that, it's literally just 2 of 3 from every series.
Yeah, I mean, if you win all your series,
And it's
you're
winnable series.
a great team.
Astros aren't doing very good so far. Rangers are, I think, all right. But yeah, they're like a game over 500. There's a lot of teams that are sort of
Everybody's kind of
Game over
average, middle of the pack. Like
which is why it doesn't seem like we're doing great. But I mean, we are the best record in the AL. But
the National League has a team that or a division that I believe is all above 500, unless that changed.
no, it's the Central.
Central is playing out of their minds this year. It's kind of crazy.
Reds, Cubs, Brewers, Cardinals, Pirates. I'm surprised with even teams like the Cardinals and Pirates being over 500.
Yeah, the Pirates are one of those teams that honestly should be just pathetic, like the Mets right now. But they're clearly not. The Mets are just pathetic, and the Phillies too are honestly pathetic too. And I really thought the Phillies were going to go and like win the division this year, but the Braves are looking hot. The Marlins are actually looking pretty hot.
Yeah, the Braves seem inevitable.
Just depression seems inevitable for me with the Red Sox or MLB. I've just lost my mind. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore.
Yeah. Any soccer stuff that you want to go over? I mean, we're gonna hit all the big stuff.
Yeah, we could really hit some soccer stuff. Some NBA talk would be nice. Later.
Yeah, I will.
I know. Nate definitely wants to rant about the Nuggets a little bit. Series tied 1-1, right?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't feel terrible because there's only one series that's 2-0 right now,
and that is the Lakers.
No, so 2 series. My fault. One in each conference. Lakers and then the Cavs over Raptors. But I predicted Cavs to sweep the Raptors. I'm not really surprised.
LeBron is actually doing insane work right now. I don't.
They
know
have
how they're
KD in shambles.
KD looked pretty good last night too, and I actually was watching part of that game.
It was just what part did you watch? Because he had 7 made baskets and 9 turnovers. KD.
I was watching first half, so maybe.
Oh yeah, he had a terrible second half.
He was playing very good. He didn't miss a free throw in the first half. Had some good buckets.
Yeah,
they only scored 6 points when he was off the court, and he was off the court for 6 minutes.
I did see that stat.
So that's a pretty crazy stat for the
Rockets.
Help. They need help.
Yeah, Lakers would probably take care of that one pretty easily. But even the Blazers and Spurs are tied at 1. But Wemby, you see the Wemby news?
Wemby did get a concussion.
It was a hard, scary fall, but that's just not what we want to see. Not the news that you want.
And I mean, a concussion can vary too. Like you could actually have like a very, very severe concussion, or just a light one that's like a week or 2.
Yeah,
that could actually like put him out for the whole playoffs. Probably not. Probably bring him back even if he is concussed.
Could depend if they can get past the series. I mean, they don't play terrible without Wemby, but a young team without their star player in the playoffs, inexperience, we'll have to see. And they're going on the road.
Unanimous defensive player of the year too.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, they still have a good team. They almost pulled out game 2. They really could have. They just went scoreless for the final few minutes. Blazers took control late, and I believe they got a good look at the end. The Spurs did for 3, down by 3. I think it rimmed out from the corner, so almost forced overtime. But it's going to be a couple of very important games on the road. The Spurs could surprise us. I could definitely see them winning both games on the road.
They could.
I think it'll be 2-2 after those next 2, and when we come back to San Antonio.
What are you thinking though about the Nuggets? You're going away now, and you're tied 1-1, right?
All right. So game 1, I thought we played a terrible first quarter, and we played a great next 3 quarters. Game 2, we played a great first quarter and a pretty mid next 3 quarters. Now, I liked the way Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic played for most of game 2, but in the fourth quarter, they combined like 2 for 12 from the field. They looked exhausted. The whole team looked exhausted, which is so frustrating because we were up by 3 with like 4 minutes left or 4.5 minutes left or something like that. And there's a timeout call, and we come out and we look gassed. Like the timeout, you got to come out at least with a little bit of energy out of the timeout. Both teams looked exhausted, but like they're used to playing at the altitude. We play there all the time. It's our home arena, but just a frustrating loss in game 2. I kind of knew they were going to lose that game, though. I didn't think that a T-Wolves Nuggets series would go to Minnesota with a 2-0
They
series
always
lead
seem
for
to
anybody.
play, and they always seem to have like a gritty series.
It's their 30th meeting since like 2023.
I feel like every time I'm watching the NBA, I always see
Not in the
those two
playoffs, but in
teams
general.
play. I don't know why. It's just so weird.
Yeah, and it's always peak rivalry, which is stressful.
It is good. It is good.
But
place.
we better win the series for a lot of reasons. But the biggest one is because Jaden McDaniels post game, who by the way, Jaden McDaniels, for no reason when we were blowing them out in game one after scoring a bucket, he just pushed Jokic from the back because why not? I guess. So that was just very unnecessary. And then after game two, he said that, we just got to attack Denver's bad defenders. And then he listed like every single one of Denver's players. So how about we respond to that? And how about we prove him wrong, please, instead of prove him right? Because it's also just an inaccurate statement. We do have a few good defenders. I wish our defense was better, though, because we do need a better defense. But Tim Hardaway's a dog. You see the new Tim Hardaway emote?
I did not.
I'm not going to do it because it's like you got to be laying on the ground and and just look it up. It's pretty electric because Tim Hardaway Jr. did have a great sequence where he had a great save after the ball was going out of bounds, and then he was guarding 1-on-3 and took an offensive foul.
Just started tweaking on the ground.
Pretty much. But he looked great. The whole team looked really good for the first quarter and a half. We were just playing ethical hoops. Looked really good. But, you got to expect the push. So no surprise they got back in the game. A 19-point lead in the second quarter is actually feels like a 5-point lead, basically, because there's so much time. It's one thing if it's the fourth, you kind of just want to hang on, but so much time for the T-Wolves. You got to continue to play your basketball, not try to play keep away or whatever.
Yeah, watching playoff basketball versus March Madness too, the time just feels slower. I know there's 8 extra minutes.
8 extra minutes, yeah.
But
there's also
it just feels like the game is just slower.
I think there's more breaks. There's 12-minute quarters. There's breaks after the quarters. There's a voice crack. There's obviously halftime. And the later minutes just they take so long, especially if
they do take so long
timeouts. But I don't know. I'm frustrated with that loss. I can't be mad at being 1-1 though. I feel like I shouldn't have expected to be up 2-0. I didn't. But we play tomorrow night, game 3. Last year we beat the Clippers in a thriller in game 1. We lost to them in a thriller in game 2. Game 3 we got blown out by them. So we need to sort of put that. This win. We sort of need to put that in our head and be like, we can't come off of these 2 days of rest after a tough loss.
What you definitely don't want to do is go and lose both these games. You lose both these games, I think you're out of the playoffs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would think 3-1.
You gotta split the away.
It's got to be split. I do think it'll be split. I feel like it's only right if it's split. I think we'll see 2 probably pretty good games. But I don't know. It's stressful. It's frustrating. Aaron Gordon not looking great. Pretty inefficient stuff in the first 2 games. I don't know. I really don't know. Jokic hasn't been great. An off game in game 1, he still finished with a triple double. But game 2, he had 1 good quarter and
off game for Jokic. It's just a triple double. I love that.
He was pretty bad for most of game 2 besides the third quarter where he came alive. But the fourth quarter, him and Murray were terrible. And Jamal Murray down 3 with 18 seconds left after Randall hits 2 free throws, goes and takes a long 2 with 12 seconds left. You need a 3. If you're going to step back and take a long 2, just step back one more time, take a 3. And he missed it, of course. That was the game. It's just you didn't even give yourself a chance. If you're going to take a 2, drive to the basket quickly, maybe try to draw a foul or something. But speaking of drive to the basket, did you see the end of the Hawks-Knicks game?
No.
Game 2. The Knicks also blew it. So
the Knicks did blow it.
Yeah, both of our teams blew game 2. But basically the final possession, which also there was a lot of controversy and people were mad online because they thought the Knicks made a mistake, which they actually didn't. The broadcast made a mistake, which I think has happened twice already in these playoffs. One in the play-in, one in the playoffs. But
I did see a broadcast mistake the other night watching the Lakers game. They cut to the what was it? Just the people in the booth, and they were talking. There was no audio coming out. And they did a good it was like a good 15-minute little clip, and they were talking. No, well, not 15-minute, 15-second. I said it wrong there.
Yeah,
but
I was about to be
little
like,
15-second clip, and they were just talking, and no response. Yeah, no, just like that. So clearly, some broadcast errors. We don't have broadcast errors.
Yeah, it's on
We're
Amazon
perfect.
Prime. Yeah. Imagine this whole thing has just been on mute, and Chase is just not telling us.
We're just talking to nobody. I'll be amazing.
Yeah, we should do a mute episode, silent film episode.
Silent episode.
So okay.
Tomorrow.
The Knicks were down one late. First of all, they blew a late 8-point lead. Knicks classic, as my brother said, but they were down by 4 actually with 10 seconds. Called timeout. Brunson 3, Cash 7 seconds. 1-point game. Foul. The broadcast shows they have 1 timeout left. They didn't actually have a timeout left. So everyone's like, okay, if you make both, you miss one, you go for 2, blah, 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 you got to call that timeout. McCollum misses the first one. You're thinking, okay, that he was due to miss, barely missed it. It was 5 for 5 on the night from free throw line already. Misses the second one short. And you're like, whoa. He got nervous. Knicks get the rebound. And you're like, timeout, call timeout. But they push it, which obviously they kind of knew they had to because
they knew
timeout. Yeah. Brunson kicks ahead for Bridges, and Bridges with 2 seconds left, he has a lane to the basket. Now he's got to go quick, but he has a lane to the basket. But classic Mikal Bridges steps back and fades and makes a more difficult shot for himself. Fades from the baseline, jump shot, short, game over, Knicks lose. So brutal ending, but they did not have a timeout, and that broadcast error also happened in the Hornets Heat playing game. In overtime, the Hornets, LaMelo Ball hit a layup with 4 seconds left. They were up by 1, and the Heat get the ball in, and it says they have a timeout, but no, so the Heat have to push it up. But we need to know what's going on in the game. We just need to know what's going on in the game.
It would be that is actually a very crucial thing for fans.
Yeah.
If you're freaking out over your team not calling timeout and they really don't have a timeout, then it's like, you might go and post a hate thread on your team and you didn't even know.
Exactly. Mike Brown was being blamed a lot. I mean, I blame the shot selection. Jalen Brunson isolating way too much. Cat shooting threes all the time when he should be a bully in the paint.
You want to talk about somebody who was shooting threes last night that doesn't make them is Marcus Smart. The Lakers game, oh my God, he was just hitting all of them. It was insane.
He was hitting.
I watched so much Marcus Smart when he was on the Celtics in 2022, and he would just chuck up the worst threes of all time, and he would hit 1 for 10 a game. He was 7 for 7 yesterday, going into the halftime or something. I think he probably did end up having a very just minimum average, but he was hot from the 3 last night.
He was 25 points and 5 for 7 from 3.
He was pretty good.
It's good to see.
It wasn't 7 for 7.
Yes,
he was hot from the 3, which usually Marcus Smart is not really known for his shooting ability. Defensive player.
Yeah, he's the type of guy to be 0 for 9.
But in the game, if
winner.
He's a guy you can get hot in the playoffs and he can start playing good for your team when you don't have your star players, the Lakers are going to win the chip. LeBron retires. Fairy tale ending. I'm spewing nonsense, but that would be lovely.
If it's Thunder Lakers second round, it's over for them then. But it will be.
The Thunder are going to take
Thunder gave belt to the Suns in game 1, and they will do the same tonight. And then both games in Phoenix will probably be the same, unless the Phoenix can pull out one.
It's totally fair to say, but I can have my dreams that LeBron will retire as the GOAT officially, confirmed. Nobody can argue about it.
Sure.
You got to seal the deal.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of fun playoff series. Mine's not very fun. The Nuggets, it's stressful.
It's stressful, but it's fun to watch. You're having great games to watch. You might be pissed off at your team, but
gotta limit Dante DiVincenzo from shooting these open threes. It'll go up high arc. Woo! Swish. Nothing but net. So how about we guard that and not let that happen? I know it'll happen a couple times per game, but contest. Hand up. You put practice with me. Hand up.
Hand up.
Boom. Yeah. Like it. Now, yeah. Good.
I think we've lost our minds. I mean,
Colin-
Adam brings in an added
He
sense
brings
of
in a
stabledism.
sane element to the show.
Yeah, I think me and Nate are going insane with our teams. So, you know.
I mean, it could be a completely different story. By the time next week, we could be eliminated, but we could also be in the second round. So
you could.
It'll be frustrating. We'll also be on Radiothon from 9 to 10, and the game starts at 9:30 tomorrow night for the Nuggets. So I will be stressing that throughout some of our time on the show.
Yep.
So yeah, it's exciting for the folks. But yeah, I think we do have to take our.
We have an Adam Pack
notification.
I think we're not getting
We're
an
going
Adam
extras
Pack today.
again.
Extra innings for Iona, possibly.
So you kind of know that's gonna happen, though, right?
I mean, it's
Like,
bound to happen when we have our show, right?
When we have our show, even if it's pushed back to 8:30, the game is gonna go 40 innings. Doesn't matter. But hopefully Iona wins. It does appear they tied it in the bottom of the ninth.
That is good for Iona.
Which is pretty electric. But
would love to beat Fordham.
Would love to get the walk-off win, make it 8 of our last 9. But yeah, now what was I gonna? Oh yeah, mandatory ad break, and then NHL playoff talk.
Biggest moments for the biggest names for Iona athletics? Then the newly founded WIUR Sports Radio is the place to be. Launched in January of 2025, our goal is to try and get broadcasters here at Iona an opportunity to learn, succeed, and get a chance to be on air. From getting to call the big moments at the hack,
Dinkins trying to go to the rack. Denied! Yafet Mundi.
To seeing the crack of the bat at City Park.
The line drive into left field, around third, and it kicks away. The Gales are going to win it in 10.
We make those moments happen on our brand new WIUR Sports Radio platform on Mixer. If you're interested, feel free to reach out to me via email or to the rest of my e-board to join the club. We are WIUR Sports Radio, the new home of Iona Athletics. Now, back to the show on WIUR, Iona University Radio.
Alrighty. W-ad. So NHL playoffs, honestly, really fun. A lot more fun to watch, actually, because my team's not in. And I kind of find that to be a little bit of how it goes. But so first off, have you been keeping up with the NHL playoffs, Colin? Because there have been some awesome games so far.
I haven't really looked at the games, but I know like the series. I've seen a couple of clips here and there, but you know, not the biggest hockey fan, so haven't been watching the games.
Yeah, so first off, shout out to the Buffalo Sabres for their Game 1 comeback win.
I did see
third
that.
period comeback win. I think it one of the most electric third periods I've ever watched. Down 2-0. With the Bruins scored like a minute into the period. Tage Thompson, the absolute gift that the Sabres received. I don't know what Sabres fans did to deserve him, but what an amazing player. What a stud. He scores the first goal with about 8 minutes left to cut it to 1, and then he ties it with 4:16 remaining. And then about a minute later, the Sabres take the lead with a Samuelson goal, a snipe blocker side, and the empty netter from Alex Tuck. They win it 4-3. Pastrnak scored a late one, but it didn't matter. There wasn't enough time to tie it. But that was an awesome third period. Sabres did drop game 2, but it's good they got game 1. They needed that pretty badly. But have you talked to any? You're in the Massachusetts area. Do you know any Bruins fans that are?
I mean, I guess I know Bruins fans, but like
no update, no analysis on the series.
No
from
analysis really from anybody.
Yeah. Well, it's been a good series so far. Heading to Boston. If you're Buffalo, you definitely need one of those. We've talked about it. Every series that's 1-1. Each team probably focusing on just getting one. And if you get game 3, obviously, then you're in a great position. But it's been an entertaining playoff so far. Wild Stars is tied at 1 after the first 2 games. Still a crime that they're playing each other as the second and third best teams in the conference. But Ducks Oilers game 1 was on Monday. They had a late start to their series, but the Oilers won it with a late goal from Kapanen. That was a pretty electric game. The Avs are up 2-0, 2 2-1 wins. And I do want to ask if you saw what was it? It was like a behind the bench. There was a pane of glass that shattered, and it fell on the
In
coach.
which game?
The Kings Avs game 2 last night.
I did not.
It was
see
after
this.
a penalty shot save.
I did see a
Wedgwood
clip
stopped
of
it.
different. I'm probably a different game because I saw it like a couple days ago, but did not see the glass shattering. That is a problem.
Yeah, like that
Definitely.
was unbelievable. It was just the fans like celebrating penalty shot
Oh,
save.
they
and they're
broke
doing
the
this.
glass as the fans.
Yeah, but like they
Oh,
weren't doing anything. Like they
that's pretty. Yeah, no,
weren't
that's
like punching it.
that's pretty problematic. I mean,
pretty
if someone
crazy.
hip checks you into that, you are definitely breaking the glass.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's definitely a safety hazard, Nate.
Oh,
great
yeah,
safety hazard.
Colin can fix it for us. Don't worry.
Oh, I can
So-
fix it.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Flyers, Penguins. Penguins look terrible. So first of all, the Penguins overperformed this year, and I actually think this series before it happened, I thought it was going to be the most interesting one because the Flyers' first playoff appearance in 8 years. They're a little bit more of an inexperienced group, and they're barely in as like a wild card. Penguins overperformed. They do have the veteran experience of Crosby and Malkin, who've been there plenty of times, Letang as well, but Penguins don't look good, man. The Flyers dominated game 2 at least. Game 1, they looked pretty good as well. It was a closer game 1, but I mean, man, do the Flyers look
They're gonna
good,
need some
man.
magic.
Yeah, I mean, it does kind of feel like the series where the Pens take the next 2 on the road. I did text that to my brother as my prediction.
I mean, sometimes I feel like in hockey a lot, you'll see like the 2-0 and then you'll see the 2-2.
Mm-hmm.
But like
It does happen a lot.
You
in
won't
hockey.
see that as much in like basketball or like baseball and stuff like that. But I feel like there could be sweeps though. I mean, the Avalanche are probably gonna sweep the Kings. Avalanche look really good.
Yeah, I think it might go 5. I feel like the Kings deserve to get 1. They haven't played that bad. They deserve to get, I think, 1 in the next couple in LA, but they had 20 overtime losses or overtime or shootout
Hurricane
loses.
probably gonna sweep
in
the
the regular
Senators,
season.
The Hurricane.
I don't see that happening.
Hurricane. I did actually.
I see it 2-2.
I caught some of the Hurricane game. I believe it was game 1. They looked
game 1.
crazy.
So game 1 was actually an interesting one. Do you know how it started?
No, I do not.
Brady Kachuk and Jordan Stahl fought 3 seconds in. I changed the
Oh.
channel and they're fighting.
What a lovely way to start the
It's
game.
the first game of the entire playoffs, and that's how they started. Which, no surprise, the Kachuk brother, and if Matthew Kachuk was in the playoffs too,
Imagine
sure that would
they start fighting each other
if they played each other.
if they played each other.
Sure, it would
Would
probably
they
happen.
fight each other? No way they're fighting each other.
I don't know. I feel like they
Panthers did fall off the face of the earth though this year.
Yeah, brutal season for them. But
Back-to-back
I'm glad they're not. I'm
winners.
glad they're not in it.
Yeah, I mean you don't want to see the same team win again.
Yeah,
The Dodgers.
unless
Yeah.
it's your team.
I mean,
But did you see? Because I thought you were going to say game 2 for the Senators Hurricanes. Because something I don't think I've ever seen ever before. Senators Hurricanes game 2. It went to double overtime. It was an amazing game, and it was 2-2 obviously in the first overtime. And the Hurricanes had a zone entry, set it up in front for Jordan Martinook, who gets hooked from behind. So they call it penalty.
tripping,
Hooking,
hooking.
because he got hooked from behind.
Oh my bad.
Not tripped from behind. So basically,
Same thing.
it was on fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, Martinook, he gets hooked. They call a penalty. Initially, I think they called a power play first, but then Senators like, wait a minute, or the refs I think might have just went to review themselves about offside, which would take away the
offside
goal.
prior to
Offside prior to the goal,
Mm-hmm.
and it was.
They VAR'd it.
In my
basically.
personal opinion, it was very close and complicated. I personally think it could have honestly been onside. I think it was onside, but so first of all, the goal didn't count, but the penalty counted. And they did explain it, but I still didn't really get it. I don't know why the penalty counts. 'Cause it's
So
absolutely
what
offside.
was the official ruling, Nate?
So no goal,
No goal.
penalty counted. Instead of a power play, they gave Jordan Martinook a penalty shot.
Was he fouled before the offsides?
No.
Or off?
No, penalized.
Yeah. But was that before the offsides?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
So it was after the offsides happened.
Yep.
See, that doesn't make any sense
Yeah,
to me.
I really
either.
don't get it.
I mean,
they explained it at some point. I still
Sounds
don't
very
get it.
similar to a lot of things that happen in soccer. I mean, you can see that happen a lot where they'll bring a play all the way back because whatever is the first offense usually stops all the other offenses. So say you're offsides and then you get taken out and it's a red card. It's going to be offsides for the other team, no red card. So that doesn't really make sense to me with them calling a penalty still. when they're
Yeah, I
offsides.
didn't really get it, but puck don't lie, as they say. Martinook did get stopped on the penalty shot.
a
And then
little bit of
double
karma.
well, wait for it.
Oh,
In double overtime, guess who scored the game-winning goal?
he did.
Yeah, Jordan
Makes
Martinook
sense.
with a snipe off the post and in.
Karma both ways. I
Blah,
mean,
blah, blah. I don't think
he
it was
got his
offside.
dot
So,
back, I guess.
because they scored on the delayed penalty is what I forgot to kind of mention that. But they I forget, was it Jankowski, I believe. But the Senators also hit 2 posts in the overtime. I predicted Tim Stützle to score the game winner. He hit the post. And then Shane Pinto hit the post in double overtime. So the Sens were very close to winning it twice as well. They were right there, and they didn't play a bad game one either. I feel like they could take both in Ottawa, but they're really gonna have to lock in there. But it's been a fun playoffs. What other series? Oh my goodness, the Canadiens Lightning has been peacocky.
I was actually seeing a lot of fan interviews. I don't know why, but I was seeing a lot of fan interviews talking about the Habs. Oh, there. Little knowledge from me right there.
Knowledge.
I don't know. Not really seen any gameplay from them, but I've seen fan interviews saying that this series is the best they've ever seen, and it's 2 games in. Like,
No, because it is electric. First game, overtime. Slavkovsky for the
so both
Canadiens.
games are overtime. So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. This series,
Slavkovsky,
families.
Slavkovsky hat trick and overtime winner to complete the hat trick in game 1, which I did predict before overtime.
you did predict.
Yes.
You
So
liar.
I did.
You
predict
didn't
it.
predict
on the
that.
train. I watched it, predicted it, watched it. 1 for 1 on the overtime predictions at that point, and then 1 for 2 after, and like 1 for 3, and then 1 for 4. But not my point. So basically, Slavkovsky wins it on the power play in overtime. So 4-3 game winner. Canadians win. Game 2, overtime again. There was a bunch of fights in game 2. Slavkovsky dropped the gloves with Hagel, and Hagel landed a big right to bring him down. Down goes Slavkovsky, said the commentator. And JJ Moser wins it in overtime with a snipe for the Lightning, ties the series.
Mm-hmm.
It's been great. I think it is the best first round series. And there's a lot of great first round series.
Still more games to come.
Yeah, Ducks Oilers is behind. They have game 2 tonight. I think they're catching up.
They do have game 2.
Yeah.
I feel like the Oilers are always behind. Last year they were also behind in their playoff series. I don't know why.
There's always like one series that just randomly starts 2 days after.
Which doesn't make
everybody
any
else starts.
sense to me.
Yeah, I don't
Keep
really
them
get
all
it.
even so they're all evenly rested.
But like they technically do catch up because their game 2 is tonight, and like some people's game 3 is tomorrow. So then the Oilers, I think, get game 3 Friday to fully catch up. So, some teams get like 2 days of rest, but I don't know why the Oilers and Ducks aren't going to. They do get 2 games of rest between maybe game 4 and game 5. No, they don't. I don't know. They just don't at all. But Mammoth Golden Knights as well has been a good series. It's not the most fun to watch because the Golden Knights are a part of it. But Golden Knights won game 1 4-2. Mammoth won game 2 3-2. Who scored the game winner? Was it Logan Cooley? I don't fully remember. It was a late game. But going to Utah for the first playoff home game since the relocation of the Arizona Coyotes into the Utah Mammoth.
Still sad that they changed. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, but like I don't know why. Like I like the Arizona team much better, but Utah Mammoths, at least they made the playoffs.
Very happy about that.
Could shock the Golden Knights.
I could see it happening for sure, just because like I don't know, they both teams not great this year. But
So we're predicting who would they play, the Oilers or the Ducks? And I'm saying
Yeah.
Oilers. They'll probably lose to the Oilers second round. Whoever plays them. Is that what we're saying?
is that what we are
Is
saying?
that what we are saying?
I'm saying Mammoth go on to play the Oilers and
They got swept by the Oilers.
you really are you like a huge Oilers fan?
I don't know. I don't know. And being someone who doesn't like hockey, like I like hockey, but like
have to like
not a hockey fan.
Mm.
I don't know, I just like McDavid, I guess, because he's like one of the faces of NHL currently.
Yeah, I do see the Mammoth winning this series, but I also am not counting out the Ducks at all.
Sounds like Nate is not counting out any teams.
This
Except
is
for
a
the
great,
Kings.
versatile playoffs. Yeah, I'm not even counting out the Kings. Like they did not look that bad, but they do have to know that you don't.
Are you counting out the Penguins?
No,
You're not.
No. They're winning the next 2 games on the
They're
road.
winning the next 2 games.
On everyone's life besides mine, bro. Like,
I don't know about that one.
they play game 3 tonight at 7. Stars Wild is tonight at 9:30, and then Ducks Oilers is tonight at 10. Those are the 3 games tonight. That's the 3 games late. But
What? We could talk a little bit NFL news just as we're ending.
yeah,
Some movements around.
about the DL news.
Dexter Lawrence got traded for a pick. Not the happiest about that.
Not quite what I was hoping for. So, fun fact of the day: Dexter Lawrence, I think, has a Giants tattoo.
He does.
I don't know. Either it was fake or
That is
completely
sad.
real.
I mean, that is.
He
It's sad
requested
that
a
he
trade
left.
and-
Yeah.
to the Bengals. Yeah, that sucks.
AJ Brown also
Probably to the Patriots.
That's going to
Did
be
hear about that.
electric. Basically Tom Brady and Randy Moss regen in AJ Brown and Drake May. Obviously, that's a joke, but we could see the Patriots team actually making they're making great moves, and I actually could see them being better than last year. But with a worse record, in my opinion.
No, yeah, I don't think.
I think they'll have a
14-3
worse record,
again.
but I think they'll be a better team, which is funny enough.
Which it makes sense because they'll be tested a little more next year. But it's been a while since the Patriots made the Super Bowl.
I'm
They could
really
make the
just
Super Bowl
wondering.
next year.
Yeah, I'm wondering what the Giants are gonna get for their 10th pick. Now
Did-
what?
Joke flew over your head.
What?
I said it's been a while since the Patriots made the Super Bowl, so maybe
Oh,
they'll
really?
make the
Yeah.
Super Bowl next year.
Really?
Sure.
Yeah, no, I am definitely sad about Dexter Lawrence leaving. I don't know about
Very
you
sad.
guys, but
Yeah, that's a brutal loss, especially with all the off season. We got people coming back from injuries. We get Harborough. Obviously, we think we're gonna keep our great defensive linemen, but we don't.
we definitely have great linemen. That's one thing the Giants have been known for. Great linemen.
That is exactly
great
protection of the quarterback.
Protection of
Linemen who take 4 penalties.
We love
on
getting our
single
quarterback
drive.
sacked 9 times in a game.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
3 plays in a row at a time. 3 and out.
Yeah.
4th and
Sure.
45.
We
yeah,
don't have a
pretty
special
brutal
segment,
stuff.
unfortunately.
Should we come up with one right now? We have a special one tomorrow. We did. I forget if we gave away everything because I don't know if we were supposed to. We gave away that it's going to be Mirage. I know that it's going to be a blind ranking of Mirage items.
We
don't
did
know
give
how
away
many.
that a Robbie Basil will be coming on.
Did we?
We did give that away.
I don't know if we did because Robbie Basil was gatekeeping that in his live stream.
Oh, we
yesterday.
gave that away last week. I remember
did?
us saying
For
that,
Shursky?
yes.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
that's
if
good.
we didn't, then I just leaked it now, and we got Robbie
It's
Basil.
huge news. Robbie Basil.
Special guest Robbie Basil.
Because yesterday he was on the stream. He's like, "Oh, we're going for 3s at 11, and with a special guest that we don't know yet." And I'm like,
he's just lying.
it's
He's just
actually
lying
you,
to
bro."
everybody.
Kind of had us thinking we had another special guest, but
What if we do?
maybe we
Special guest Scoot, maybe.
do. Yes,
Shout out Scoot from Robbie Basil's show.
yes, indeed. Well, I mean I think it's Chase's stuffed animal. So shout out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Shout out Chase too. I guess it's a shout out
He's laughing.
segment.
He's laughing. Shout out segment.
shout out segment.
Shout out everybody. How
Shout-
many people can we think of to shout out?
I mean, there's a lot of people.
Shout out
shout out
H.
8 billion people on the world.
Probably, yeah.
Shout
Shout
out
out to the new
everybody.
baby that was just born in Australia.
Yeah, you could be right. I mean, you
I
never know.
probably am.
You really never know.
Shout out to H.
Shout out to H.
Yeah.
Uh,
Shout out to Freddie, which is salt pepper ketchup guy's name, as we found out.
I feel like I knew that.
Maybe.
I feel like I somehow knew that. I feel like that's a re-unlocked knowledge. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe I could give you trivia. Soccer trivia.
Soccer.
Do you know your
trivia.
soccer trivia?
Oh, we're doing. Oh,
Maybe we could do a soccer
you know,
trivia.
we're
contest.
gonna go back and forth. I'm gonna look up Devils trivia or some
Oh, that's
NHL.
electric. That's electric. Soccer quizzes and games.
Special segment
What's this?
for Nate, and we're gonna go off each other. What do you want?
Spontaneous segment.
Spontaneous segment.
What is this thing? What? Okay, yeah, I'm not doing that one. What? All right, we're trying to find something here. Oh. What is
Oh,
that?
this is really easy. These are really easy.
I'm on
questions.
sporkle.com. You know
No, I
Sporkle?
found a Google Doc.
Google
What
Doc.
hockey team has won the most Stanley Cups, Nate?
Montreal Canadiens.
Yeah, that's light. It's
Oh, I have some okay. I have some multiple choice. Which country has won the most FIFA World Cups?
Brazil.
Okay. All right. I guess that's easy. Yes, you are right.
You don't even have to.
You are right, actually. Oh.
You have
one?
One second.
I have one if you want one.
Who was the first defenseman to win an NHL point scoring title?
Ooh. Oh, baby. Is it like recent? Or
No.
Is it
No,
like
this is
a
an
while
old player.
back?
And I know this player, so
Yeah. Okay, give me initials.
Bruin. He's a Bruin.
You give me initials.
B.O.
Bobby Orr.
There you go.
Kabam.
Dang.
Sometimes you gotta get hints.
Let's hear Nate's question now.
Oh.
This is a
I don't know.
a great
I really
special
don't-
segment.
What are the home colors of the FC Barcelona soccer uniform?
the like red and blue? I guess. Is that an option?
Yes, blue and red.
Blue and red.
Correct. Great job.
I think it is specifically blue and red and not red and blue for some reason, because I think red and blue is supposed to be Atletico Madrid, which is another Spanish team.
Truth.
Little fun fact.
Wonder what the Linfield colors are.
what the Linfield colors are, probably white and orange, I believe.
You have another.
I do not know.
Is it multiple choice or is it short answer?
These?
Yeah. These
No, these are just random questions with
just
answers.
random questions.
How many goals did Patrick Kane have in the 2016-2017 regular season?
Oh man, I kind of like
I saw
how
this.
specific
I
that
wanted
is.
to ask this because I like Patrick Kane. One of my favorite hockey players as a
I feel like
as
he
a
had
youngin'.
Did he have a crazy season that year? I'm gonna do process of elimination again. I think it's above 40 at least.
No,
What?
it's below 40.
I wonder if it's like a record low year then for him. I don't know. And it's just a really random question. Did he have 37?
You're very, very close. It is below 37.
Because
though.
I thought it was like 40s somewhere. Is it 35?
Nope.
36?
Nope. Lower.
34?
Yes.
Damn.
Okay. I think we're done with the question.
One more. 'cause this is
for
a good
me.
one. This is a
Okay,
really good one. Which club has won the most English Premier League titles?
It's actually tied.
It's tied.
It's tied now. This is probably an
wonder when
old
this
quiz.
was.
It's gonna
who's
say
it between?
Manchester United, but
Who's it between now?
Liverpool and Manchester United both have 20 now.
Oh, yeah.
They do.
You are right about
As
that.
of last year.
Wait. Is that the team that one guy? Do you know the guy on Instagram that's not cutting his hair into that one specific team?
Yes.
Is it Man United?
Yeah, he disappeared though.
Oh.
Have not
It's been like
seen much
500
about him.
days. They had a chance to win. 5
No,
in a
I
row,
think
but
they have won
tied.
5 in a row now.
Oh, they did?
They're pretty good now. They were really bad there, but now
That's
yeah.
electric.
now they're
Pretty
actually
electric.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Great show, I guess.
W show. Let's check on the Gales. Did they
win?
Did
maybe?
do you have? Did you
I
have it up? or
I
did-
could not find it.
We might need an update from Adam. I'm gonna refresh this page just to see the score. It's 5-5. Yeah, I don't know. We'll
I mean,
see.
best of hope to the Gales.
Yeah.
Best of hope to Adam. Hopefully, he's calling a great game.
Him and Zion. Shout out to
Um,
Zion and shout out to Zion.
W
as well.
show, W segment, I guess.
W segment.
What's it?
I mean, it's W
It's
segment.
a W segment.
Yeah, but tomorrow will be electric. We'll get the Mirage segment.
we'll definitely actually have a good show
And,
tomorrow. 11
we'll
o'clock
Be
start.
locked in. Yeah, 11
Yeah.
in the morning up until noon, and we will be popping by for some draft action and playoff action from 9 to 10 at night with some other folks.
Yep.
AKA, I think, Robbie Basil.
Robbie Basil.
And maybe Chase Creedy.
The big Basil.
Yeah, the big Basil. The big
All right.
Basil beef sandwich. Did try the roast beef sandwich. Me and Adam both did. Adam liked it a lot. I thought it was pretty good, but you have not tried
Not
it.
a big roast beef guy. So
You do have to try it.
I
though.
don't think I'll try
No,
it.
you have
I
to.
think I'm good.
You have to.
I think I'm good.
You will.
Maybe I will.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, well,
Um,
all over the place type of show. That is exactly what I expected. So we'd love to see it. So yeah, we're gonna end it here. It's me and Colin signing out. Adam, have a fantastic rest
Adam is
of
also
the game.
signing out right now. Bye,
Yeah.
Adam. See you, Adam. Thank you, Adam. And thank you, Chase.
Sure.
Sure.
But yeah, we'll see you guys not next week. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow
Tomorrow morning.
and next week.
And next week. Yes. You might not see me next week, but we'll see.
Oh.
But yeah. Tomorrow for sure. It'll be electric. Tune in. And tune in to everyone else's show as well. A bunch of great shows on.
We'll be
all day
streaming all
long.
day.
So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. And if you tune in later, enjoy then. So yeah. See ya.